Little John Fogerty for you, CCR, on this Thursday morning. Bernie and Sid back on the air after an off day yesterday here on legendary 77 WABC. And thrilled to be back with New York City, all you folks. Funny, he plays this song, Center Field, by John Fogerty, after a couple of disastrous losses by the Mets.
Horrible.
Oh, man.
Yo, Anus got robbed.
What's that?
What happened?
Who's Anus?
Come on, let's not be silly.
Gary Sanchez continues his torrid pace for the Yankees. 19 home runs in 45 games. 2 more home runs against Tampa Bay yesterday.
What's going on? It's like a seesaw, a roller coaster. If the Yankees were out, the Mets were up. Now it's the opposite. I can't take it, Sid. So you were out at the golf outing yesterday.
I'm sorry. I want to talk about that with you, but I literally looked at the screen for 1 second, the TV, and what's going on the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll get to that today as well. Just amazing. But yes, the golf tournament was yesterday. You were there for a little while with me.
I was there. Yes, I took a golf cart out, made the rounds out in the course.
What do you mean you made the rounds?
Well, I drove around to the front of the to the clubhouse and. Found my car.
Found a nice little tree somewhere where nobody was playing.
No, actually, I met a few people.
You did?
Yeah, a few nice WABC clients, advertisers.
Is that right?
Yes. Beautiful people. John Starks, I saw him.
John Starks
swinging
was
the
out
golf
there.
Club. Your friend.
My friend, the former great New York Knick. He's actually at Joe Namath's golf tournament this morning here in New York.
It's great to be a retired NBA player,
it's
right?
so great,
as long as you didn't squander all the shekels,
right.
And
he actually still works for the Knicks organization. He still works for the Knicks, and
I see him here all the time.
Yes, regular season starts in a couple of weeks.
1 floor below us, as a matter of
fact. That's
exactly
exactly right. But Pete Morgan was out there yesterday. Peerless Boilers.
He was breaking my chops because I didn't see him. But look. They gave Curtis and Kubi the day off. They gave Sid the day off. I didn't have the day off.
No, you didn't.
And I had to come back again early this. Come on,
right. You had to do Imus, and you had to do Imus again today.
I love you, Pete.
Was he breaking your balls?
A little bit,
yeah.
But as guys do, as friends do.
Right. Louis Ricart was out there yesterday. High bar shirts.
You can't say. Yeah.
Not retard.
He was great.
He's actually a pretty good golfer
and a funny guy.
Very funny guy.
You could put him in front of a microphone. Oof. But it was a good day for WABC. Curtis and Kubi.
They were out there. Rita Cosby was out there. You had Leslie Slender. You had Lou and Guns. And I'll tell you what, Tony and Rob were really funny last night. Really funny.
Not surprised.
I mean, really good. Really good.
Yep. Good. Solid comedians. I've seen Rob do his stand-up. I've seen Rob and Tony both perform, actually.
Well, Tony specifically did a whole shtick on an airplane, which was really funny. And Rob did a whole Wheel of Jordan, a whole Muslim TV. It was hysterical, bro.
Yep.
Hysterical. And then, of course, the fans were out there. Our good buddy Patsy, he was out there. Some lady and husband with Patsy. The lady was the nicest lady I've ever met.
Irene.
Is that her name?
Irene, yes. Lovely woman.
I'm not talking about Patsy's wife.
No. Shout out to Irene.
Okay, what a great lady.
My pal, and her husband, but she's adorable.
Oh, my God, I love her.
Yeah. And then I see you, Irene.
Some Joe and his wife, Joe walked up to me and said, I got to tell you, he goes, when Geraldo left, I was worried. I'm a WABC guy. I kind of liked Geraldo. He goes, I never really heard of you. I didn't know you from WFAN. I'm not a sports guy. So he was like, Bernard, and who's this guy? And he said, I started to listen, and for what it's worth, he said, you've got the best show on the station. And he was not alone in saying that yesterday.
My man.
How about that?
That's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, he loves you. Loves you.
Was Geraldo there?
Shucks.
Geraldo was there, yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Comes every year. He actually operates the tequila shot on the 16th hole.
Shirtless, by the way.
Right, naked.
Yep.
We'll get to that, too.
He looks good. Speaking of that.
Somebody goes to me, so let me ask you a question. I swear to God this is true. Do you get sick and tired of trying to talk sense into that Trump nut job Bernard McCurk? And then I got to tell you this, the God's honest truth. It wasn't 5 minutes later. We sit down at dinner. Me, Kubi, Chip the sales guy, and these other 3 guys. And we start talking about, they're talking about me, whatever. And they go, no, listen, I hear Bernard try to talk sense into Sid each and every day. So in a matter of 5 minutes, you had somebody who basically said, are you tired of trying to talk sense into Bernard? And 5 minutes later,
that's right.
Bernard tries to talk to you every single day. You can't seem to figure it out.
There you have the election in a nutshell.
Right. In 5 minutes.
Basically, Colin Powell's emails sort of summed it up. Him trashing Trump and trashing Hillary, and what are we supposed to do? It's sort of that encapsulates it, as does the two questions that those people asked you. That's what it is.
That's all it is.
Bottom line. Yes. Do I get sick of trying to talk Sid into sense? No, I don't get sick of it, but it makes me want to bang his head against the wall.
Right.
Well, my own head.
Right.
Against the wall.
Of course, I feel the same way, but
that's the way it is.
Right. That's why
it's
Monday.
A free country.
That's why Monday, when we're at Hofstra University, the world is going to watch this monster event, this debate coming up on Monday night.
The Thriller at Hofstra.
It doesn't rhyme, though, like Thriller at Manila. We need something that rhymes. What rhymes with Hofstra?
We have a half a rhyme.
Okay, good enough. We'll use it.
Nothing rhymes with Hofstra.
Oh, yeah. Or as Noam calls it, Hofstra.
Hofstra.
Yeah, Hofstra University on Monday. Hofstra.
He's a snob.
He really is, isn't he?
Yeah, and plus I think he's friends with Anthony Weiner.
No. So were we not that long ago?
Oh, that's right, we were.
We were we actually defended the guy, put him on our show, had him host for us.
We tried to rehabilitate him.
We did try to help. We didn't know that it was at least allegedly as sick as he is. I mean, look, it's sick enough. Obviously, you're married, you're texting another woman, sexting. That's nasty enough. But the latest allegations, if they are true, really put this guy in a different class of sick.
He doesn't really deny them.
No.
I guess the only denial he makes is that he didn't know she was 15 years old. I guess that's the only denial.
Although her father says he knew it.
Yeah, right. But
he says he's being set. Here's what's on. He's being set up. He says it's one big hoax, and yet, like you just said, he denies nothing.
But he denies nothing. No, and in fact, he feeds into it a little bit. He sent a copy of this letter that he had her write to a teacher and her father, saying that he didn't do anything wrong to or with her. He provided a copy of the letter to the New York Post.
I saw that.
The front page of the New York Post, it says, "It's not a joke anymore." A picture of a shirtless Anthony Weiner, and Weiner's sex to teen may be criminal.
Well, yeah, the Daily News had 15, her supposed age. 15 may get you 20.
But according to the New York Post, it's not a joke anymore. But according to the Daily News, yeah, as you just pointed out, they think it is a joke. They think it's fodder for humor.
No, they're saying 15 may get you 20.
No, I get the
He's
pun.
Going away.
That's a joke.
Wow.
That's trying to be cute.
But they beat him up pretty good in the paper. They certainly did. I know they're a liberal rag, but they didn't defend Anthony Weiner here.
No.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
But
you talk about a guy. Homer's done with him now as of a couple of weeks ago. I mean, the guy's got nobody defending him. Cuomo wants to put him away.
We don't know if it's true. We don't know all the facts yet. So.
Yeah, but it's not like there's a history of any.
We do know this, that he texted a picture of himself with his child on the bed.
Which is bad.
In the last round of text to some other girl. And then I think there's an allegation that he did so with this chick as well.
Yes.
With this girl, this 15-year-old.
And according to what I read this morning, that's where she. No. It's not that she saw the picture of him and his son,
and that's what made her disgust.
And it turned her off. Exactly right. Pissed her off. Yeah.
So yes, he faces 15 at a minimum, 15 to 30.
Well, this is going to be tough to actually prosecute him, I would think. But either way, he's done. Right? He's finished. And what's this guy going to do?
But how does this all reflect on us? That we said, hey, you know what? He's not a bad guy.
Well,
let's give him a shot.
It's worse on you.
Why is it me?
Because I distinctly remember month 4 of our relationship, I had to go to San Francisco so Danielle can run the Big Sur Marathon, and he sat in with you in my stead for 2 days, and you loved it. Oh, he's terrific. He's not you, but he's great.
Wait, wasn't he on with us before that, though?
He was on with us.
He was a guest. He was great. He was nice.
So we brought him in as a guest. With you and I both brought him in.
Yes.
And we both decided that we liked him, and he said he's a regular guy.
I hate this.
And we're going to rehab this guy.
Then the truth is the consensus amongst the bosses here was that he was good. Good talk show host, could be really good If, in fact, there's nothing else nasty out there, we're going to give this guy a shot. And, of course, it took that last Monday before Schwab was like, okay, that's it. It's over. That's it. It's
So I kind of feel right now like because we gave him I feel like Huma Abedin right now.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Screw
I feel
you.
used.
Absolutely.
God, Bernie.
I do.
You should.
I want to file for some sort of
Listen,
psychological divorce. From
I
this guy.
distinctly remember he'd be sitting at Lou Rufino's desk on his phone, texting. Before the show would start, you'd be in your office. I'd be walking in. He'd be sitting here in this guest chair, texting. Now, I didn't know. I thought maybe he was texting. I don't know whom, let's say. He could have been talking to a 15-year-old chick right here.
Let's just say, hypothetically, that he didn't know he was texting a 15-year-old girl. Let's just say that.
How old did he think she was?
Well, let's just say it was she was of legal age.
Okay, all right.
He continued his behavior.
Right.
But it wasn't a 15-year-old girl. He didn't know it was a 15-year-old girl.
Right.
Would we still be cool with him right now?
Best friends.
I'll get him on.
1-800-848-9222. Bernie and Sid back after this.